Hey everybody, Ben with BRG Music here. This is video number 64 in our A minor pentatonic permutation series. Yeah, 64. So there's 120 of these. I've mentioned this before. I'm going to keep saying it because it's just kind of kick-ass that there's so many possibilities with just 5 notes. But before we start, hit the like button if you will, and throw a subscription my way if you're new, and we'll get to it. So this one's going to be 3, 4, 2, 5, 1, and this is going to be more of an alternate picked type thing, less of an economy picked thing, because we're going to be jumping strings a lot. You know, the first thing we're going to do is play the 3rd fret of the B, followed by the open E, the 1st fret of the B again, so like that, and then we're going to grab the high E string. The 3rd fret, and then go back to the 5th fret or 2nd fret of the G, not 5th. Jeez. Kind of tasty. Next one's going to be at the next position here, 5th fret, B string, 3rd fret, high E, and then back to the 3rd fret of the B. The 5th fret of the high E, finishing on the G string, 5th fret. Next one is 8th fret of the B, 5th fret of the high E, 5th fret of the B, 8th fret of the high E, and then 7th fret of the G. The next one is going to be 10 on the B, 8 on the high E, and then back to 8 on the B. 10th fret of the high E, finishing on the 9th fret of the G. Up here we're going to do 13th fret B, 10th fret high E, 10th fret B, 12th fret of the B, high E, and then 12th fret of the G. Let's see, that's the wrong one. Like that. This one is going to be the octave, and it's 15th fret of the B string, 12th fret of the high E, and then 13th fret of the B. I almost have to close encounters every time I do that. And then we're going to do 15 on the high E and then 14 on the G string. And that's the octave. So of course everything repeats. You know, it would be the... This is where it gets kind of crowded, so jumping across like that. But it's the same thing we do down here. Your fingers just have to accommodate the upper frets, and you just have to think of it a little differently. Obviously, practice every position you can and whatnot, but I'm just going to show you the first octave so you get an idea what to do. Someone mentioned yesterday how to use these things. You know, these are just kind of practice exercises to help you break out of playing the same forward through the scale, backward through the scale type things that we all learn really early on. And you can phrase these however you want. I'm just using them as groups of 5 because I kind of like that odd numbered quirky thing. But, you know, like using it in a lick, you know, like that. Like time it however you want. But that's a little bit about that. www.brgmusic.com. Check out more videos, and I'll see you later.